Hey everybody, it's Rolling the Real from Complete Trader Academy again with another daily review. Today is Wednesday, December 21, 2022. Let's hop right into it here. We did have consumer sentiment news. It was on the positive side. I'm not reflecting that with price, but that's what happened today. And as we were mentioning yesterday, price was going to keep rallying up. We figured that it would come into this imbalance here on the daily chart, got into this supply block and settled. So let's look into a 5-minute chart here. So as you see here, we gapped and it didn't come back for the gap, which was suspect, but it was creating order flow. Asia was taking it up already. And then as you see, London came out and took those lows, got into this demand, held, broke that high. You got order flow already when you woke up. Now the time is 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. We're starting to look at the charts, 9 o'clock. And it was a little suspect for me. I know we were already now, well, again, when we opened up, we were already reaching that, this resistance, you want to call it. Again, we don't teach resistance. You can use resistance, but this is a prime example of how resistance does not work, right? So you got to look at this as liquidity, resting above here, resting above here, and then sure enough, price was drawing to it and took that out in Asia early, and then we kept going up, and then when we woke up, we were here. Excuse me. And I was looking at this, and I did take a minor loss right here. I was hoping for it to break off from there and keep going. It was a very small loss, to be honest with you. And then I waited. I said, okay, let's wait for 10 o'clock because I was trying to test the water. Sometimes it's good to throw a feeler out there just so you can see what's going on. And then, anyways, 10 o'clock came, and that was the news. And when it came out, it was respecting this level, got into this demand and held. And I was an immediate buyer. On the 1-minute chart, it'll look like a bunch of candles. Here, I'll show you here. See, it was just a bunch of candles, like respecting this floor type of thing. And I just got in because I just knew that it was holding. We did take out liquidity here. And then we were in this demand area, so it held, and it was risky. It wasn't part of my rules per se, but this was more of a confidence trade, so it's different. And I always keep my risk generally about 30 pips or points. I'm sorry. So 30 points is as max as I'm going to go, especially if I don't know it. I could have made this even smaller, down to like even a 10 to 20 point range. But it held pretty good. Let me go back to a 5-minute so I can see less data. And it held definitely. And then, if you were watching live price, you saw it just completely fly up. So, yep, took it above here. My intention was to not only go above here, but it was to go in between this imbalance. And I took it at 400. I got out because I knew it was close to, well, you probably need to see a higher time frame. But my goal was to get into the halfway of this candle, and it did. And then sure enough, we consolidated the rest of the day, and I'm glad I didn't sit through that. I had to do things anyway at noon, but it was that's why I love taking the trades between the 7 and 11, and I'm done. Technically 8 and 11, and I'm done. Sometimes it'll extend into lunch, almost to lunch, and that's about it. But I don't like trading the afternoon. I don't like it, and here's a prime example of why. Now, yeah, of course, we're gonna keep going probably, and that's okay. I took the money, and if it reversed on me, I still had the money, right? I took it out. That's how you got to think. I don't mind getting paid every day. Can't go broke getting paid. So it got into this, also into this supply area. So 50% of this is what I was looking for, and sure enough, it hit beautifully. And then some people are like, well, why don't you show us the trades and this and that? Well, I never really do. I don't like to, but here I will this time for you. And let's take a look. Here's the entry here. I'll zoom in. And I got in the entry below 147, so it was right here. This is just live price, this line. But green here, 15-minute chart, came down, got into this supply, and yes, it could have came in here and I would have been in drawdown, but at the same time the news was happening right here, and it just felt right. Again, this was a confidence trade. So anyways, intention was to take it way above, but you couldn't see it on the chart because it was funny on the way it looked. But here you can see price went up, and I got out at 404 actually, and then I got out completely, which I'm so happy I did because it consolidated for the rest of the day. So yeah, beautiful day. And as far as tomorrow goes, yes, we can still finish this imbalance. We can still come up to this line right here and close it out and be done. And it looks kind of like this, like what it's going to do. We'll see how Asia and London turn out. And then tomorrow, yeah, we can have finished here. We can reach up here. This could be a little Santa rally type of thing, right? You never know. Santa rally could even hit it up here, which I doubt. But at the same time, you never know. But we're looking for it to now start curving that way and to go down, take out this low. Because as you see, let me go into a 4-hour. As you see, we tapped this low, like literally, right? We didn't break it. We didn't go through it. So now we have pretty much clean lows here. We got money still sitting up down here. So this is still a target right here. And we know we're coming back. We do have that imbalance of that gap and all that. So I'm looking for something like this. So if I had to draw it, where are you? Oh, it's not there. Just get out. Last thing I'll do here. So you might start seeing something like this. You know, something like that, however long it takes, something to build liquidity, come back up and take it, and then solve this area right here, and then come down, or it'll just sink down from here and just continue lower. I don't really see a rally like too high, but we do have a major imbalance here. So yes, price could do this. Price could do this. It really could. And then you see the rest. But it has all reason and right to sink from here. It really does. It can sink from here because now you're in this support resistance example. And all right, hope this helps. Take care. God bless.